Let's say, it's your daughter's birthday, you want to bake get her the absolute best cake for her birthday, and you go to 10 different bakeries, and you tell every single one of those bakers, hey, I need you to bake me the best cake possible. I had one of the shortest buyer presentations and the shortest close, and I'm telling you, my success rate was almost 100% with buyer presentations. Almost 100%. And that's not me bragging, it was just the way I would use the other analogy and say, hey, listen, if you go ahead and sign this agreement, okay, and again, it's at no cost, no charge, you can cancel any time. And then another person came 5 days later, and I committed.
Hey now, you're an all-star, get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star, get the show on, get paid. And all that glitters is gold, only shooting stars.
I graduated from the University of British Columbia, just down the street from where I live.
I mean, it kind of sucks that life is like that, but that's just kind of the way life is. It just so happens that the things that are uncomfortable give you the best results. So move towards that discomfort, right? And your non-negotiable should be focused around uncomfortable activities.
Yeah, that's super deep. And as soon as it becomes comfortable, you just
First question is, invite them to the open house. We're having this great open house. It's right down the corner, 123 Main Street. We put up 10 signs. We've got a ton of people coming. We're just wondering, are you guys able to make the open house? It's important because
Lights, camera, action.
to Vegas. So we're going to pay for your flight to go to the seminar, okay? Which is huge. Now it's a very, very simple contest. It's a follow a boss contest, and I've thought about a million different ways of doing this, but it makes it complicated when I start throwing in the appointments, because in terms of the appointments, you don't know if the appointment booked is going to be just a showing that you met the person 5 months ago, or a past client showing. This is for new business. So we're gonna be doing it based on phone calls and contacts, so conversations, okay? So you get a certain amount of points for the conversations and a certain amount of points based on the follow-up boss system. For each of those, we're gonna be tracking those every day. And the person that has the most at the end of
super excited about this event, guys. Just to give you guys a little bit of background, I've been trying to run this event for the last 3 years, and because of COVID, every year we kept getting shut down, and so this has been 3 years in the making of trying to put this together. The reason we put it together is because I've been fortunate enough, I've been doing this for 21 years, and over the years I've had people that have helped me in real estate, and they've really helped me grow, and they didn't expect anything back. And one of the guys is actually in the room here tonight, and he's going to be presenting, which is awesome. But I've been fortunate enough to have people help me, and I just feel that it's time for us to start giving back. So what I did was we invited some of the top producers from across Canada. We've actually got somebody from New York, and we've got somebody from Florida as well that are here, and these people are the best of the best, okay, at what they do. They have a ton of experience. They've sold thousands of homes. So there's nothing that they haven't seen, okay?
What is your ideal lifestyle? We tell ourselves, it's what we tell ourselves, that we should work and invest so we can live life. Well, if that is true, then shouldn't the first step be to figure out what you actually want out of life? And it's striking that most people actually don't know. If you actually break down So number one is truly finding out what you want in life. I'm going to break that down in a second. Number two is we establish the cost. How much is this life going to cost us? We then know how much money we need passively. We can then look at different investment opportunities. And at the end, we go get the cash that we need to invest. Cool?
All right, we have this Blueprint Masterclass, just to kind of point that out, and I think I just have a couple minutes left, so I just want to wrap up. Training is so important, and I think that that's why you guys are here. You want to learn, you want to get different ideas, you want to be able to apply that to your own business. And on here, we put a course together. It's 24 weeks, goes through the end of December. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything. BlueprintClassroom.com. And we broke it up into 6 sections. The first section was on lead generation and conversion. Then we had social media to leverage your business. The second module, sellers. So I go through my pre-list, I go through my pre-listing email, I go through the package we send, I go through my listing presentation, I go through the stuff that we do after we actually go on a listing appointment, and I share all of that stuff, even with a lot of my competitors in town, because honestly, I had one of my agents say, why are we giving this all away? I can't believe we're giving all this stuff away. And I'm like, because they're not going to do it, right? Think about it. You know, they don't. They're not going to do it. And same thing in here. A lot of you guys would pick it up.
The social media sales funnel. So again, if you're being conscious with your social media, you can funnel business into your inbox, into your email. It starts with brand awareness. So again, creating this brand over time with being consistent, people start to become aware, like, who is this person? You know, they're using the same colors, or they're consistently wearing a hat, or they're making this type of content consistently. I'm starting to identify and know these people for that. That'll lead to interest and engagement. So people that you don't know, or you know, or your family who never supported you, are going to start liking your pictures. They're going to start commenting on your pictures. Again, you don't even know these people, and they're sending you fire emojis. They're laughing. They're sending you a DM saying, hey, you inspire the hell out of me. Keep it up. Like, you don't even know these people, and they're reaching out.
You have to block off, I don't care if you've been in the business for 2 years, 20 years, or 30 years. You have to block off that retention aspect in your business. So you have the prospecting, but it's really important to also include the retention. So how do I incorporate that into my business and not make it seem like a chore? When there is a task that you repeat, rinse and repeat, and you automize it, it becomes a very simple system to follow, but you have to automize it. So we have a CRM, and we enter all of our clients into the CRM, okay? We have one marketing plan that we apply to all of our clients. Now this simplifies our life, because I don't have to think about creating one for you, and one for you, and one for you. Everybody has the same marketing plan applied to them. How do I communicate? You start off with the newsletters. You know you have to send a newsletter 4 times a year. And I really...
So if I don't tell the potential seller what they're about to get into, I'm losing. Okay, because the first step that I do after I look at the house, I show them my market. Anybody know what a seller wants here? We're all realtors, right? If you work with me, don't yell it out. Okay? Because as realtors, there's so many people that like we want to sell things, but we don't know what a seller wants. What does a seller want? Anybody? Scream it out.
Sale. Top dollar.
Sale, sales price, what else? Money, quick time, least amount of hassle. Bobby wants to scream it out. I'll let you in a second, okay? Because he's taking my treat. Huh? Feel like a winner. All good answers, but they're all wrong. When I tell you what a seller wants, you guys go, okay, obviously. What does a seller want, Bobby?
Buyers.
Seller wants a buyer. We're in their way.
So at the end of the event, these 2 women, they came running up to me. I'm like, oh gosh, like, what's going on? They come running up to me and they're like, Nick, we just have to stop you for a second. So we've been watching your videos for the last 3 years that you've been doing them. And they shared something with me that completely changed my life and my perspective forever. What they told me is they started a nonprofit about 4 years ago that was saving children from child trafficking all over the world, but not just saving them, housing them, feeding them, schooling them, like bringing them to Christ, all these things. They're like, it's working great, but we just don't have enough money or exposure to actually keep it going. We're actually leaving here, we're gonna be shutting it down. But just listening to these people speak and watching on your video, I just feel like you're the right person to talk to. You know what I'm thinking? I'm like, I'm 24 years old just trying to keep my head above water. Like, what do I know about doing these things? But you know what? I'm like, screw it. I'm going to do it. So after that, my brother actually flew over to Thailand, shot an entire
invited some of the top producers from across Canada. So I wanted to bring that together for you guys, and then I also want to have a party. All right, so the party's next.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up.
No one does it better than you.
This is how we do it. This is how we do it. La 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 la.
How good of a job do you think those 10 people are going to do without getting paid up front? Probably not very good, right? Yeah. So it's the same analogy here. You know, we want as much loyalty to give, and we want to also receive loyalty in return. And we're going to do the absolute best job for you.